Good day, Tragic here, and we're back in Trek Night, and we've had a terrible game so far. We had this really hard to move around map down here that's all impassable, and then we had all these planets, plus we had a sun here. So it's been very, very hard to move. This side of the map has just been crossed out, and I did some very reckless movement discard cards at the beginning of round one. So we're like stuck. Ursula basically has been limping around doing single card discards since about halfway through round one. So right back at the base here. Not good at all. Okay, so let's get into this. What have we got? We've got 3 blacks and a blue in the source. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards here. Okay, and he has a movement, and he's got a pulse attack shield, and he's got some attacks and some shields here. I think what we're going to do is send him to here. We only need 4 movement to get to that position. And we can just do that like so and pay with this blue dice. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4. We end our movement on a repair bay. So we get a white token for next round, and we also get to heal one of our damages. Ya blam. Okay, nice diplomacy. That's what we like, and a bit of long range. There's actually long range here as well. So we've got 5 long range attack. Might be time to actually do a proper away mission by sending down units. Okay, so let's get into this. It's now Martok's turn, and Martok has a great hand. He's got this, but do we have any question marks? We do. We just rolled a question mark, so he can even power this. He's got some movement. He's got a gain, long range, diplomacy. Well, he's got a very good hand. He doesn't have a lot of movement though. He's got 6 movement total if he dumps his long range. And what have we got here? Martok. Well, didn't we do that planet last turn? Sure I did. Yeah, he killed her, didn't he? Who else is next to a red? He is... There should be 2 red planets in there, right? So I'm pretty sure he actually did that last turn. So he's basically got nothing to do now. So he's going to have to go this way. So that's 1, 2. Actually, he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 into here. That way you can explore here and here. So 4, he should have a... He started on a base, so he's got a white token. So he's going to use... You can use that. It gives him 4 movement. That gives him another 5 movement. We might not use all this movement. Now, the way the game rules say is that once something has been revealed, excuse me while I drink my beautiful coffee. Once something is revealed, you're kind of locked in. But the way I play it is that you can rejig your cards and even your dice usage as long as you replicate anything that was revealed. So what I'm saying is I've produced here tons of movement, but I might not need all that movement. But if I choose to move here and reveal 2 tiles, no matter what I do, I still need to produce that much movement. Okay, so before we go to combat. So we're going to do that. And we've produced 5, 9. So we've actually just done that perfectly. So we're going to reveal our first tile. Doesn't quite slot in very nicely, does it? Okay, that's something I'll need to fix in the mod next time I use it. How do we do this? There we go. Bam. Okay, so we have a Romulan. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are going to use 7, 8. And pop this one out. And we have another Romulan. And we also have a starbase. So we produced 9 movement by using the improvise for 5. We were here, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're now going to use 7, 8 of that movement to move in here, which is going to provoke this guy into attacking us. So we're going to let him damage us. That means we take 1 damage into our hand. And then we need to produce 4 attack. And I don't think we can actually do that, can we? We don't have any more attack. So if I actually discard this one, 4, 5, 6. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think what we're going to do is long range attack, get a red token for free, and then discard this using this skill for 2, which creates 5 attack. And this guy is now destroyed. It gives him +1 and also gives him +3. And so much for that. God, he badly needs some units. We have a red here. I keep forgetting about that. Let's draw another 5. Excellent. Oh, while I was editing, I noticed that we forgot to give him the XP for exploring. So he explored twice, so that gives him another 2 XP. Takes him from 28 to 30. Oh yeah. So Ursula is in a weird spot. She's down here. She has a bit of diplomacy. Got 5, 6, 7 diplomacy. And I think she's going to use that to buy this spell. So to buy this spell, she has to produce, I think it's 7 diplomacy and a black mana. There is a black mana in the source. So she's going to go 5. Wait, we need to actually have a red mana to do this, don't we? Which we don't actually have. We do have a blue though. That would give us 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so we go boom and LeBlum. That gives us 5 plus 3. So that's 8 diplomacy, which is enough to buy this spell with the black mana. And we also get a reputation hit, which sends us into the negative. Oh God, look at that. We're just absolutely, completely useless. Okay, but now we've got heaps of diplomacy to run this planet and then just run up the side. We're just basically going to follow this guy. Also, she's actually got planning, which gives her plus another one, so she actually draws to 6. This is new. I have to set these up so they save. Before these saved the state, but since the update and the patch to the application, these now reset every time you load. So you've got to be careful. But anyway, we're drawing to 6 now because of that. Oh, excellent. Another move. Finally got some move. And finally we have Picard. Now Picard's got a tap here, but he is also going to do diplomacy. Luckily for him, we drew a white. So he is going to go 4 diplomacy. That's 8 diplomacy we've produced. And we can actually produce another 2. So we can produce 10 diplomacy. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can produce 10 diplomacy. We can use this skill here to make any unit, including gold later on, only cost 5. So this guy, we have 5. And this guy, 6, 7, 8. So this is 4, 8. And he goes LeBlam. God, that move 4. Is it worth replacing him? I don't think it is. I think it is. I think it's good to have a medical officer. So we've produced 8 diplomacy, and we needed 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember, this guy costs 7, but because of this skill, he only costs 5. And that is the end of that. And also, this effect gives us experience and reputation. And in fact, if I look at my reputation, we're already at +1. Yablam. Okay. And we're also maybe I should do. Oh, we need the blue to. Oh no, it actually doesn't cost mana to heal 1, so there is a heal there that we can do. But I think for now, we'll probably end up doing this planet next. So I think I will. We need red mana for that, don't we? This can produce red mana, so we can basically stop one enemy from attacking at all times now with this guy. And he is level 2, which means you can use this guy to untap. So you can stop him attacking, then use this guy to untap him, and even stop 2 people from attacking. So that's pretty cool. And let's draw back up to 5. Oh, nice. And we even have improvise. And finally, we've just got to flip over this. See how it's got the little arrow? That means it's a once per round effect. So, yunk, that is now spent until the next round. Okay, so that's that turn. We're still making terrible progress, I feel, but them's the breaks. Okay, well, that's the end of that. I will see you guys next time.